Welcome to the world of Wuthering Waves, a truly stunning game. Some might say it's too late to start playing from version 3.0, but you don't need a reason to begin a brand new journey. It's a romantic thing. Just follow your heart and enjoy it to the fullest, whether you're a new or returning player. Let's begin together. The inverted, ocean-like sky and the landscape like an ink painting. I really like it.
It's so drowning. Strange. No visible signs of trauma. Breathing seems normal. Heart rate should be fast, I think.
You're awake. Let me see. Let me see. Thank goodness you're awake, or I'll have to try my last-ditch move. Emergency skills for junior patrollers. Lesson 1, CPR. Never did it on any living person, though.
Juicia.
Sorry. You just woke up, and here I am, chatting up a storm.
Are you all right? Do you feel any discomfort?
You can call me Trisha, and she's Yang Yang.
Two beautiful partner characters, Yang Yang and Chixia. One common, the other lively. A complementary pair.
We are in the Gorge of Spirits. It's on the outskirts of Zhenzhou, Huanglong. Your attire doesn't seem local. Are you a roving traveler from afar, or someone returning home? So, you don't know why you're here, where you're from, or who you are.
Baisha didn't tell us you'd have these after effects when you wake up.
The wind has brought us a warning. The Aetheric Sea is converging. It seems a new tacit field is taking shape.
That means it's probably gonna get dangerous here soon. I knew it. Our gourds are out of service because of the etheric sea's influence. We can't send or receive messages for help now. We better hurry over to meet up with Baiju at our gathering spot and get out of here. Guess you really can't recall a thing, but don't worry. If you got any questions, we can talk as we move. Yang Yang and I will give you the full scoop, every little detail from the get-go.
Rover, can we call you that for now? Before you remember your true name? We shouldn't stay here. If you don't have other plans, how about leaving with us for now?
This is a very typical anime gacha game opening. An amnesiac protagonist, facing an unfamiliar world
That's
alone,
great. Let's go together.
embarks on a new adventure. They usually bear a mission and have a special background. During the adventure, the protagonist will meet new companions. They will resolve major, far-reaching events, eventually regain
Rover,
their
I
memory,
know you can't remember
and
a
complete
thing,
unfinished
but there's
business
one
from
thing I'm
before the
90%
amnesia.
No,
That's roughly the
100% sure
template,
about you.
so experienced
be a
players will
resonator
find it
too.
familiar.
You've got a tacit mark on the back of
From
your
this
hand,
perspective,
and you have a gourd.
The female
This is
character at
proof
the
you're a
beginning
resonator.
likely
Your
sent me
gourd's
here
design
safely
looks a
using a
bit different
special
from the
method
ones we
under some
use, though.
critical circumstances,
Also, it may seem
which
all
also
nice
caused
and
my
quiet here
amnesia.
now, but
Perhaps
you
she
never
is a
know when
very
tacit
important
discord
person
might
to me.
pop up out of nowhere. Oh my! Speak of the devil.
Tutorial section. I'm not great at action games, so my performance won't be too impressive.
Sounds come forth. Disperse.
Bravo! So you still remember how to fight despite having forgotten everything? Wow! Watch me lead the charge next time.
What's wrong? Are you injured from the fight? You saw our sentinel in your memories? Yes, the one we built this statue for. The Oracle Engine Sentinel in Zhenzhou. There is one capital and 6 cities in Huanglong, with each city having its own sentinel. While they share some similarities in appearance, there are also differences. The sentinel in Zhenzhou is known as Jue, manifesting in the form of a long, like the statue you just saw. Sentinels are present where civilizations thrive. Huanglong stands out with the highest number of currently coexisting sentinels because of its long history and vast land. Records state the sentinels in Huanglong were once a single entity. Now they are each responsible for a part of Huanglong. Naturally, there are sentinels in other regions too, but fewer compared to Huanglong.
Hearing me yawn? This is a very common and quite a headache
In
issue in
Huanglong,
Chinese
most of the
anime
sentinels
gacha
take the
games.
shape of a long. In other regions,
When
they
these game
manifest in
writers set up
various
the world
forms.
view, they often create a large number of proper nouns.
You were standing
To
face
appear
face
sophisticated,
with our sentinel?
They even combine
One can
words in
hardly see
strange
our sentinel
ways
with their own eyes.
to help players
Most
quickly
people
immerse
only get
into the
chance
game
during the
world.
appointment
They
ceremonies.
use many proper nouns in long
According to your
descriptive passages
description,
right at
you
the
stepped
start,
pretty close.
like this,
Only the sentinel's
stiffly
appointed
explaining things as
resonators
if giving a
allowed in its
lecture,
proximity.
instead of
Now,
gradually
that
unfolding
person
the
is the
world
magistrate
view
of
as the game
Zhenzhou.
progresses. I don't really like this narrative style.
Whoa, darn!
It makes one
That would
lose
be
the
an
desire
elite
to
class.
read.
Chisia might be in danger. Rover, please.
Leave it to me. No hesitation. The hour is upon us.
Boss?
Rover,
Looks
look
like an elite monster.
Swift and resolute.
Let me be your blade.
Swift and resolute. I sense your weakness.
Let me be your blade. Shape the shapeless.
Still pretty simple. This combat system with seamless character switching, special skills, and ultimate moves is already a formulaic playstyle. It operates smoothly, but of course, it doesn't offer much novelty.
Remnants of the past.
Innovation has always been difficult.
That was close. You fought so well. I didn't even get a chance to help, and Yang Yang just rushed over to protect you like a Anyway, Yang Yang was trying to shield you, and then BAM! The Tacit Discord was taken care of before I could get a good look.
Chisia.
See? There's a resonance beacon over there. When you see a beacon, be sure to register and activate it. It's usually safe within a 5-meter radius of a beacon. It can protect you from danger sometimes.
Rover, could you hand me your terminal for a moment? Done. Some versions are different from ours, but your terminal still has the data transfer and other basic functions. We are almost at the gorge's entrance. There will be a descent, but if your terminal's glider module still works, it'll make things easier. I will show you how to use it.
Once you're out of the gorge, there's only a short walk to reach Jinzhou.
The first major stronghold is in sight. It looks spectacular.
Jinzhou is the safest place around here. The Resonance Nexus provides coverage for the whole city. Besides, we've got a protective barrier and strong fortifications. Right?
Jinzhou sits between the Desert Highland and the Norfolk Barrens. It's a border city and a fortress. It's very crucial to the safety of Huanglong.
Huh? We've agreed to meet up with Bai Zhe here. Where is she?
This is the center of the Etheric Sea.
A tacit field? When did it show up? It wasn't here when we just got here.
But I didn't sense a hint of a tacit field's presence.
So it appeared while we weren't looking? Like in the blink of an eye? Or maybe the Etheric Sea can tell where we are. Could it be following us?
The center of the tacit field.
Isn't that Bai Zhe?
Another new character. She seems to be investigating something. Could she be an enemy in disguise?
We're too far away. Perhaps she can't hear us. Freshly formed tacit fields have a dormant period. During this time, it is relatively safe. My apologies. I should have said it is temporarily safe. The dormant period of a tacet field varies based on its formation time. Generally, the shorter the formation time, the longer the dormant period. However, with a longer dormant period, the tacet discords born within are usually stronger. The faster a tacet field forms, the longer its dormant period lasts. For now, this tacet field should be safe.
According to the hero plays, yes, there's a chance for that.
Right. The glider can't carry us beyond the tacet field's range. Besides, Baizhi is there. We'll have to go down and see what is going on. Now it's time to use the glider module. Rover, let me help you activate it.
Dormant tacet field, right? Why did you come here by yourself? Baisha, you know we...
I'm being treated as a suspicious person. No surprise there.
You are all right, it seems.
Yeah, you were super energetic. Handled a super big TD. Way more spirited than me.
I've been keeping an eye on his condition through the stream. Baizhi is just concerned about your condition. She must think we shouldn't be letting you move around that much, since you've just regained consciousness.
This isn't the place for talking. Let's go.
All right, this time it's the real boss fight.
The end has come.
A mysterious figure in armor. Judging by the design, it looks very similar to the earlier grunts. Perhaps it's just a wild boss with little connection to the story.
Rover is with me, and that strange tacet discord is here too.
It's the tacet discord's ability. Be careful.
One more time. No hesitation.
Entering Phase 2. This is still advanced combat tutorial.
Bad timing. The hour is upon us.
Let me be your blade.
Precipitant! Shape the shapeless! Hey! I'm okay.
Swift and resolute. I sense your weakness.
Note that the boss has no voice lines at all, confirming it's definitely not story related.
Yang Yang! Rover! Are you alright? Are you hurt?
Don't worry, Trixia. I'm fine, of course. If something happened to me,
Goodness!
that would be
We
a
could
big
see
problem.
that darn barrier, but couldn't lay a finger on it.
I'm fine too. I've never seen such a formidable tacit discord before, but Rover was able to completely defeat it.
Aw, come on, stop being modest. So you didn't even go all out earlier? I saw how you took down that fella with both of my eyes. You made a couple kicks, and that thing vanished into thin air.
That's strange. This place isn't known to be so dangerous.
Anyway, come check this out.
Oh, this is an echo.
Wow, an echo of the elite class. Someone got lucky today.
My apologies. We got a little carried away. Does reverberation or echo ring a bell to you, Rover? Everything in our world is made up of frequencies, and every sound generates a reverberation. Those echoes are the lingering reverberations of tacit discords after they disintegrate. We can absorb them into the databanks in our Pangu terminals.
Oh, by Pangu Terminal, she means the gourd-shaped device every resonator has, developed by researchers in Huanglong.
A gourd?
But you
Interesting.
see, it's not always
I
we get to
wonder
find
if you
these.
all are familiar
Also,
with
there's a
Journey to
limit
the
to what
West.
your gourd can absorb.
In the book,
Absorption
there's a
is
magical
only
treasure
possible
called
when
the
your
purple
databank's
gold red
level
gourd.
is equal to or higher than
By
the tacit
asking for
discord's
someone's
level.
name,
The terminal can then
the
convert its
responder can be
reverberation
absorbed into
an
the
echo
gourd
for use in
and then
battle.
eliminated. This
My
gourd here
terminal
can probably
issued a
absorb
warning when it
monsters,
detected that tacit discord
allowing me to
earlier.
gain their
It
power.
should at least be an overlord class. Rover, would you mind checking your databank level?
No need for that. Rover, why don't you just try absorbing it with your terminal? Oh, so it doesn't work. No worries. You can start with smaller ones before tackling this guy here. There should be some sweet baby Roche rooms around here. Let's go check those out, shall we?
We'll need to report the unusual phenomena here to the City Hall and the Academy. Let's make our exit.
Hungry. I'm starving.
This voice. It seems some mysterious will is dwelling within me. It's still unclear whether the absorption ability is my own or belongs to this will inside me.
What? What kind of power is that? Rover, you've been playing the fool all along? never seen a resonance ability quite like this. You got any other tricks up your sleeve? Like eating a whole tacit discord? Grilling echoes alive? Wasn't it your resonance ability?
Rover, are you feeling all right? Any discomfort? Could it be the side effect of fighting that tacit discord? Daiju, can we take Rover to do a checkup at Hwashu Academy's Resonance Medical Department? Daiju?
Absorbing echoes with the human body is not entirely unprecedented.
With the human body. I remember Comprehensive Mirror for Historians mentioned this in the Huanglong section's opening. A celestial being descended, commanding the Tiankun's boundless power. Assuming mortal form, they condensed the primordial essence, creating Pangu. Cleaving heaven and earth apart, they aligned the celestial and terrestrial. Their radiance encompassed the four corners. Thus began the illustrious annals of Huanglong, as provinces were first demarcated. If I may say, Rover, you seem quite mysterious too.
Whether it's true or not, that story happened a long time ago, when Jinzhou didn't even exist. Could it be that Rover's like the great-great-great-great-great-granddaddy of us all?
Let's not jump to conclusions without enough data and proper analysis. Rover.
From this, it can be inferred that I likely traveled from the distant past to this present time.
Wait! The signal's back!
This is a holographic message to all of Jinzhou from the City Hall.
My fellow soldiers and citizens, I apologize for any inconvenience caused. I am Jin Shi, the Magistrate of Jinzhou. As the Moon Chasing Festival approaches, our city welcomes visitors from around the world. The festivities are highly anticipated by our people, and I too share in this joyful sentiment. Jinzhou has always been a crucial defense against the tacit discord outbreaks, safeguarding Huanglong. We have a heavy responsibility on our shoulders with no room for retreat or failure. It is the dedication of our warriors, along with the diligence of our citizens, that has allowed us to thrive in peace and prosperity. Despite the challenges of tacit discords, we remain steadfast and hospitable to visitors, upholding our enduring traditions. With that in mind, I have a favor to ask. Among our many visitors, there is one visitor that holds utmost importance to me, the city of Jinzhou, and the entirety of Huanglong. We have awaited your arrival for a long time. Given the circumstances, you may be feeling bewildered at this time. You should have noticed some strange happenings related to you. If you plan to stay in Jinzhou for some time, I would be more than delighted to personally meet you in the City Hall of Jinzhou. While I cannot guarantee to provide all the answers you need, I will do my best to assist you and provide necessary permissions, if applicable. This is only my personal request. You can decide your course of action in any way you see fit. Therefore, I request the people and soldiers of Jinzhou to assist this esteemed visitor when the opportunity arises.
The leader of Jinzhou City is waiting for me, as if she foresaw my arrival long ago. This might be related to her abilities, such as prophetic dreams, future
Why
sight,
do I get this
or time
feeling?
travel.
This person our magistrate was talking about.
As Rover.
Regardless, I seem to be getting involved in a long-planned event.
Now you're talking a little like Baizhi, Rover.
Hey, that ain't the point, okay?
What are your plans now, Rover? I remember you had a flashback of yourself looking into its eyes when you saw the statue of our sentinel. We can't confirm its authenticity, but based on the magistrate's message, it seems Jinzhou has a lot to do with your past. Whether you were the visitor our magistrate mentioned or not, you are surely important to Jinzhou, and you will be our important...
Friend! We've already entrusted our lives to each other. I've never seen so many TDs packed together. And that elite one was so scary. Well, you did get rid of most of them. Anyway, once we're back in Jinzhou, I'll treat you that famous specialty from Panhua's restaurant.
It would be best for your well-being to have a thorough physical examination once we arrive in Jinzhou. While there don't seem to be any immediate side effects following the absorption of that echo, we cannot rule out the possibility of other latent risks. Given our lack of data on you and your unusual physical signs, I suggest absorbing another reverberation with your terminal when we find one. That being said, please be sure to proceed cautiously.
Yeah, don't go too hard on yourself. You should get a checkup just to be safe. Besides, Yang Yang's very worried about you.
If you feel any discomfort along the way, please do let us know.
I'm gonna get you one you can absorb. I never go back on my promise. Your hero Chisha's on the hunt.
The end has come. I sense your weakness.
Can you reenact what you did before?
Maybe you can only absorb the powerful ones with your body. Or does it have to be a certain type of tacit discord? Or maybe we should give your terminal a whirl. Yay! It worked!
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
As mentioned before, I can now gain monster abilities. I wonder if high-level bosses can be absorbed. I hope so.
Your terminal's got a different look, but the functions are pretty much the same.
Let me be your blade.
Tempest, Deference!
Beware.
Storm, hear my command!
Swift and resolute. Strike from the shadows. Remnants of the past. No hesitation. Leave it to me. Moment of resonance.
Look! Jinzhou City's just up ahead!
Arrived at Jinzhou. These buildings seem to use a lot of symmetrical design. Let's go inside and take a look.
Rover?
A mysterious character whose face is not
There
shown.
you are.
Wait. I have some
My
recollection.
dearest.
Isn't she that
Seed
incredibly
of
popular
fate.
official mascot? Her funny memes are posted all over many gaming communities.
Alrighty, what should we do next? Shall we go grab a bite?
I agree to go get a meal first. The fastest way to understand a place is through its
I am to
food.
return to the Academy. The anomalies of the Gorges of Spirits, the resurgence of that tacit field, and the many wave-worn phenomena occurrences. I should report them in time.
Then I'll go submit our report and prepare the documentation needed for Rover's audience with the magistrate while I'm there. It's the political hub of Jinzhou, and where the Grand Library is located. The City Hall is an important place. Seeking an audience with a magistrate isn't too difficult, but there are still rules to follow.
Then I guess I'll take Rover over to the Nexus Tower for registration first, and we'll just hang out for a while. Being new to Jinzhou and all, he can't be left standing outside the City Hall with nothing to do. Hospitality is our local specialty, you know.
Then I'll leave you in Shizia's care, Rover. Is that all right with you? I'll give you a call once the paperwork is done.
Leave it to me.
I'll send the branch of Resin Medical Science a notice. We need to conduct a thorough physical examination on you to make sure you are fine. Come visit the Academy after your audience if you have no other plans.
You guys done yet? What's the holdup? Let's move! Then I'll have more time to show Rover around. We've got loads of fun in Jinzhou. We can go watch lion dances, hero plays, stand-up shows, and then maybe the martial championships. Plus tons of different treats to try out. You think it, we have it.
Alright. The CG showcasing Jinzhou's scenery. What the heck? A stone lion with a camera. These scenes all look great. From a design perspective, I think it's above average. Quite impressive.
Chisa, Ally of Justice, at your service. Are you the one in need of a hero?
Alright, Shixia has joined the party. I really like her voice tone. Performed very lively, fitting the character perfectly. Chinese players playing anime gacha games usually choose Chinese or Japanese voiceovers, and rarely choose English voiceovers. One reason is that the domestic scene is also deeply influenced by Japanese anime culture. People are used to Japanese, and the voice acting quality is also high. Another reason is that Chinese pronunciation is very difficult for Westerners. Content involving Chinese vocabulary sounds a bit strange, but I can also sense the voice actor's effort. In short, each language has its unique charm. Thanks to all the voice actors for their work. You bring the characters to life. Alright, let's continue the game.
Here we are, Jinzhou's Nexus Tower. Exactly. Let me see, think of it as Jinzhou's largest service station, or an integration hub. It's something along those lines. I'm not much of a tech person myself. Long story short, it's a navigator, a defense system, and a regional information center all in one enormous package. The smaller ones we ran into earlier are resonance beacons. Data is shared between all beacons. You activate one, and the entire map's data will be relayed to your terminal. Pretty nifty, huh? Just place your terminal here.
I have the arrangements in place. Rover, you can come visit the magistrate at any time. Shixia, do you mind bringing Rover over to the city hall?
VIP the magistrate's expecting. Go see for yourself.
Ew. First time seeing such a crowd in front of the city hall.
I was surprised too. I've never seen so many non-staff personnel here before. Most of the people here have applied for an audience, but I heard they've all been turned down. Most people were advised to... There is a small chance she's not in the city hall, but it's very unlikely for her not to be in Jinzhou. Or rather, it's nearly impossible for the magistrate to leave Jinzhou at all. With her busy schedule, it's already difficult to find any time off. In addition, as the magistrate of Jinzhou, leaving the land under her jurisdiction without authentication is not allowed. Unless she's engaged on a business trip, or when Jinzhou's safety is under threat.
Yep. There's gotta be something big if that's the case.
Most people were advised to leave by the magistrate's bodyguard upon sending in their applications. The ones staying here are either trying to apply for some other people or just too stubborn to leave. The few that made it inside said it only took one freezing look from Lady Sanhua, and they were compelled to leave.
What kind of description is that? Sounds like you've met some snake-haired lady and got turned into stone.
She's the magistrate's personal bodyguard.
Oh, I've heard of her before. She's the all-round Death Glare / Terminator Ice Beauty. That's what the rumors say, at least. So this is the true confidence of our rover. I agree, though. So far, you've been ticking all the boxes in our magistrate's description. Sure it can.
Have you thought of something, Rover? You mean... I can't really keep up with your thoughts, but I think a meeting with a magistrate wouldn't hurt.
Same here. Anyway, our magistrate's the best lead we have for now, no matter what she has in store for Rover. Huh? Me? I'm just wondering how to take you, Yang Yang, and Baizhi for some chow after this. But my shift's almost coming up. Don't know if we'll make it.
I don't have anything particular in mind. It was me who... we took you to Jinzhou. I think we should keep you company, at least while you're still here.
Oh, I see.
What do you think, Rover? Are you in a hurry to recover your memories? In that case, how about meeting with the magistrate first? She may have the answers you're looking for. We're not allowed to go with you. Shixia and I will be right outside the city hall. We'll be waiting for you.
That's right. We're not going anywhere. Just give us a shout if anything goes down. Wait, no, we won't be able to hear you. Plus, they've got this rule about not yelling inside the city hall.
Jinxi happens to be absent. This is definitely not a coincidence. There's an important reason. This could be part of the plan, or a trap set by the enemy.
Please, follow me. Kindly have a seat. Lady Sanhua will be with you shortly.
A new character arrives. Examining me using her right eye's ability.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. I apologize for the delay. My name is Sanhua, the bodyguard of Madam Magistrate.
Her demeanor is very similar to Baiju.
I
Baiju
regret
examined
to inform
me
you that
using
Madam
her
Magistrate
pet.
is currently away.
These two have
Prior to
somewhat
her
similar
departure, She
settings,
instructed me to bring
aside
you these
from their
tokens
different
and a welcome
backgrounds.
gift. Madam Magistrate advised you to explore what these tokens represent during her absence. This may help you acquire the information you desire sooner. I apologize for the inconvenience, but please rest assured she will be here to meet you in 3 days' time.
Now comes the explanation segment,
Sorry,
but it
I
can't be
cannot
skipped.
disclose her whereabouts at this time. Please trust me that she is eagerly looking forward to meeting you in person. Pardon my inability to provide a better answer. Madam Magistrate has a task that she must handle alone, but she has never for one moment forgotten about her meeting with you. Not knowing exactly when you'd arrive, she had to leave without having the chance to welcome you in person. Because she will require at least 3 days to complete her current task. Madam Magistrate wanted to assure you that in 3 days, by any means, she will return to meet you in person. I'll be sure to convey your kindness to Madam Magistrate. Please accept my sincerest gratitude. Yes, Madam Magistrate does hope to have your assistance, but there is no rush for a decision. She does not want to pressure you into anything you may not desire. We invite you to learn about our situation before making a final commitment. When it comes to these tokens, it is never her intention to confuse you with the puzzles. Instead, they should serve as clues that lead you toward the truth. Madam Magistrate deeply regrets not having the time to deliver her messages to you in person. We value your presence far more than you might imagine. The same goes for any and all information about you.
Alright, the gist is, Jinxi could have just had Sanhua tell me
Since
certain
Madam
things
Magistrate is
directly,
currently away,
but
I
she
cannot make the
insists I
final
investigate a
confirmation
few
on her
items
behalf.
instead, so I have
But
something to do over the
You
next
are
3
truly
days.
exceptional.
Such classic cryptic behavior.
Regarding that, my eyes can see the frequencies of all living beings. Or rather, those frequencies are the only thing I can see. You share the same frequency with Madam Magistrate. You look undistorted and authentic in your original form. In my eyes, you appear the way you are. They all look different. May I have your terminal for a moment? Indeed, it was an oversight on my end. I will now import my contact information and that of all public services, like patrol stations, into your terminal. I will be here on standby, ready to assist whenever you need me. I need your terminal for regional access authorization. I will also configure the latest utility module for you. Madam Magistrate thought you might need it. The utility module on your terminal has been upgraded to the latest iteration. Now, all the utilities, including sensor, levitator, and grapple, should be fully functional. You are now granted unlimited access to all regions in Jinzhou. I have sent your terminal ID to every border pass and residence beacon. You will only need to display your terminal ID or activate a beacon with your terminal for entry. You are free to visit any part of Jinzhou. Yes, including the City Hall. You have full access to its facilities. Also, may I ask, have you decided your place of residence in Jinzhou? If not, Madam Magistrate has arranged accommodation for you in advance, here in the City Hall. Understood. We will be ready to accommodate you anytime.
A fruit, a leaf, a mechanism, a candy.
Anything I can help you with, Rover?
The rest is background information.
With pleasure. What do you... The Midnight Rangers, under General Jian's command, are a garrison in Jinzhou. They consist of the vanguards for offensive operations against tacit discords, and the rear guards for city defense. Additionally, there is a detachment unit called the Outriders, mostly made up of volunteers or reservists who serve as reconnaissance agents. Most of the servicemen of today are comprised of resonators. With pleasure. What do you wish to know about Jinzhou? Jinzhou is not the most populated city in Huanglong. As a border city, it is the front line in countering tacit discord outbreaks. Jinzhou holds a special place in my heart. I can't say I am too familiar with my hometown, but I do feel a homely sense of attachment to Jinzhou. Maybe it's because here lives a person who changed my life. If I were to introduce Jinzhou with my own words, I'd say it's a city one would easily grow attached to. With pleasure. Anything I can help you with, Rover? Of course. Please feel free to ask me anything, and I will answer to the best of my ability. She is also known as the Loong Maiden because of her resonance connection with our sentinel, WuWa, who manifests in the shape of a loong. The ways Huanglong's magistrates interact with their corresponding sentinels can differ. In Jinzhou, our magistrate seems to share a familial bond with the sentinel. Though this is what I understand from what she has told me. I have only seen our sentinel a handful of times. Of course. Please feel free to ask me anything, and I will answer to the best of my ability. Anything I can help you with, Rover?
We need to start investigating the 4 tokens, but no connection is apparent yet. Perhaps each token is managed by a different character, and I need to find them.
What took you so long? What gives? Was our magistrate a chatterbox? So Madam Magistrate's not in the city hall. It sure is.
Shizia, the increasing tacit fields, uncannily powerful tacit discords, and now, our magistrate's absence.
Plus, the mysterious rover.
I'm afraid.
Well, we've reported to the City Hall, the Ministry of War, and the Academy. We've done everything we can. I mean, this is one long, and we're talking about Jinzhou of all places. We've been through our fair share of unrest over the past 1,000 years, and we've made it together every time. There's been TD outbreaks every year, but we can always trust General Ji Yan, Madam Magistrate, and our Sentinel to have our backs. We're not ones to mess with.
United we stand, a bastion of might. One equals a legion, invulnerable in fight. Well said, Shizia. Do you have any plans, Rover? Rover, do you mind if we have a look at the tokens?
So, what's so special about them? A candy? Oh, I've had these when I was a kid. I think they were called sugar pearls? But I haven't seen anything like this in a while. Went out of trend, maybe.
It reminds me of my childhood. I still remember the taste. It was so sweet. I was really scared of getting my flu shots when I was little. And sometimes the nurse lady would hand out candies like this as a prize for being good. But what does it mean as a token? It seems like a miniature sundial. On this sundial, time seems to be represented by the 12 earthly branches drawn on the outer ring of its surface. And its inner ring shows the 4 symbols, each representing one cardinal direction. These are the 4 famous auspicious beasts in Huanglong's folklore. They are believed to protect people from all 4 directions under heaven. Generally, the teal long represents the east. The white tiger stands for the west. The vermilion bird stands for the south. And finally, we have the black tortoise for the north. It seems the sundial is supposed to show both time and direction. But how can it work when there is not a compass attached? Not to mention, the lack of sunlight basically renders it useless.
Ugh, that requires way too much brain power. The color of this leaf seems a bit odd. Can't tell what tree it is.
I think I can feel something from it. Never mind. It's too faint. Maybe it was just my imagination. Sorry. I can't tell what kind of tree this leaf belongs to either. This is a mangosteen fruit. Mangosteens are not native to Zhenzhou. They are usually imported by boat. I think we can find more mangosteens being sold at the nearby markets. They're not always available for purchase, though. The frequent tacit discord outbreaks can disrupt transportation and cause shortages. The Midnight Rangers have greatly improved the situation in recent years, but still. So Zhizia and I share similar childhood memories of the sugar pearl. Do you remember it too, Rover?
When it comes to candies, no one knows them better than the kids of Jinzhou. pretty like that. But I got this. It's really good. You can have one.
Thanks.
No need to thank me. Please have fun in Jinzhou. There's still some distance to the Huaxiu Academy. Let's see who reaches there faster.
I just installed some apps for you. Please try looking for one that's called Utilities on the terminal.
See? Just open the utilities, select the grapple, and there you go. If you want to be a hero like the Jinzhou Speedster, you've gotta master the grapple. Come on, give it a shot, Rover.
The grappling hook is a convenient design.
Remnants of the past. Wind, guide me.
Why can't I get up? You've got to be kidding. Shouldn't I be able to climb this?
Wind, guide me. Cherish every gain.
Oh, wait a sec. Someone's looking for me. Yeah? What? When did he disappear? Don't worry. It's all right. I'll be right there. Duty calls. Oops. Almost forgot. Can't be late. Sorry, Rover, Yang Yang. I've got to head off for my shift. I'll join you right after I'm done, all right? If you need me, just shout my name. And I, the Jinzhou Speedster, will be there in a sec. Well, you only need to send me a terminal message as you shout. Then I'll be there in a jiffy. Anyway, I gotta go. You guys okay on your own? Give me a heads up when there's any updates.
Sure, go do your thing. Don't worry, I'm staying with him. Rover, let's go inside.
Someone is missing. Could it be related to the tokens?
Daiju hasn't replied to my message. She's probably busy in her lab. Over there must be Mr. Mortifi from the Department of Safety. Daiju once mentioned him before. He might be able to help us get in touch with Baizhi, but, it seems we've caught him at a bad time.
Next, they will conduct tests on me on the tokens.
Previous prototype.
I hope it doesn't take too long.
Anyway, let's try asking him, shall we?
What? You need something?
Mr. Mortifi, please pardon our intrusion. We are friends of Baizhi, and we're here to look for her.
I see. I hope I didn't cause any offense earlier.
Not at all. It was us who bothered you.
Baizhi should be in the data analysis room. I'll go tell her you're here.
Thank Thank you, sir. This is Mortifi, a renowned figure in the Department of Safety. He was born in the new Federation, and he joined the Huashu Academy a few years ago. I heard his talent is truly impressive. People say he's a bit scary at first glance, but he's actually quite kind-hearted once you get to know him. Shizia told me he's quite popular with the kids. Children have been pestering him for all kinds of fancy toys, and he's always open to their requests.
Here you are. The data we collected in the Gorges of Spirits has been submitted for analysis, and we'll have the results today. I have the equipment for your physical examinations ready too. Any discoveries during your trip to the City Hall?
What do you think, Baizhi?
I have a hypothesis about the sugar pearl, but I need to verify it first. If possible, I recommend conducting non-destructive tests of all these tokens you have. Data is always straightforward. The first 3 tokens can be tested at my branch's laboratory. This miniature sundial will require radiographic testing, though. To access the necessary equipment, we'll need to file a request with one of the Tacitite Studies-related branches. Yes, Mortifi is the branch of Tacitite Weaponry's head within the Department of Safety. One moment, please.
Give me the items to be tested. Anything else you need me to know, you can let me know now. You may retrieve your items in 20 minutes, and the analysis report will be ready 5 minutes after that. Take a right, and you'll find me in the testing room. This one looks like the early handiwork of someone I know. It's lightweight, and its design differs from that of the typical sundial. And it appears to be missing a part. See? There's a groove here.
It will take some time before the results are ready. If you have other matters to take care of, you should go ahead. I'll let you know once we have the results.
Shall we wait here at the Academy, Rover?
Sure you can. But don't forget your physical examination. I'll see you in a while for that. I have the equipment ready. I'll need to check your health status and see if there are any unusual fluctuations. Now let's begin, if you're ready. Can you try to manifest the Crownless's frequency without using your terminal? I am not seeing the Crownless's data in your terminal. So it was indeed absorbed into your body. The Crownless's frequency energy was consumed by your body, leaving no trace behind. But how did you manage to do that? It's as though there's another mechanism within your body capable of absorbing frequency energy. Your test results don't indicate any trauma, so your amnesia may not be linked to traumatic events. As for your ability to absorb echoes, I can't make a connection between that and your amnesia based on the current data. To put it simply, it seems there is another dimension or a creature hiding inside your body. A universe. That's a poetic and intriguing comparison. It seems we need a simulated combat to figure out what happened in your body. Please hold your terminal tight and stay still. This is the Academy's simulated training ground. Don't worry, Yang Yang and I will assist you. Please fight the simulated tacit discords like you normally would.
All right. Let's simulate combat in the inner world. Will this reveal what the entity inside me is? Just like Zunditz in Bleach, it's the embodiment of a power I've forgotten. Or like a Temu in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's another independent personality.
Sounds come forth.
As Yotan had previously detected, your bodily functions are in good condition, and you seem entirely unaffected by the Crownless's energy. Now, we will temporarily boost your resonance ability for further testing.
Swift and resolute. No hesitation.
Leave it to me. Transmitting frequency. Appear before. Not the slightest fluctuation in your frequency energy. So it was not your resonance ability either. I suppose we'll do another round to fully test your potential.
Storm, hear my command! Tempest!
We have gathered all the data we need. The test is ending soon. Rover, you can find the exit straight up ahead.
Speeding up.
Rover, can you hear me? Hello?
The comm line is dead. Something's wrong. Gotta be cautious. Now, where is the exit? I'm back to the same spot again. And this moon. What is happening?
There's a Tacket discord within my heart. Interesting. This reminds me of many works where the hero and villain share the same origin. Like the Kamen Rider series. My enemies, especially the humanoid Tacket discords, might possess similar powers to mine. Perhaps these monsters are born from humans. Maybe they are modified from humans. Or transformed from humans.
Rover!
This allows for many profound depictions.
Thank goodness! You're awake, Baiji. What happened just now? The connection was suddenly cut off.
Rover, do you still remember what you saw?
This sentient Tacket discord is most likely the chapter boss. Or perhaps the mother she mentioned is. We'll know the answer soon enough. She is not the thing inside me that absorbs Tacket discords.
Can you give us some more
She is
details?
hostile towards me, and her voice is different too.
An enormous moon looming above you. Now, this reminds me of the unusual sightings that supposedly happened during a past war. This is the first time we've run into anything like this since we put the training ground into use. The sonorosphere captures everything that once happened in a specific time and place, be it good or bad. We built this simulated training ground after the structure of sonorospheres. Our goal was to extract pure remnant energy with the simulated sonorosphere. But we cannot guarantee that all abnormal frequencies were eliminated. Your arrival may have revived the abnormal frequencies we accidentally captured. Remnant energy sometimes gives rise to memory manifestations of sentient beings. You may have encountered one such manifestation. I suspect it could have something to do with your unconscious mind. Such anomalies could have been hiding in the simulation, and they resonated with your subconscious. Or perhaps they were lifted from your subconscious in the first place. I'm afraid I can't give you a conclusion yet. Not until we've run a thorough analysis on the data collected. I'll also check the simulated sonorosphere again to see what on earth happened to it. In terms of bodily functions, you seem to be in perfect health. In fact, all the data look quite good. But if you feel anything unusual, please come find me anytime.
According to Baichi, what I saw was a reenactment of a past war. This is undoubtedly foreshadowing for the later plot. It's highly likely that war will be reenacted in future developments, and conclude with defeating that female Taket Discord.
I am Baizhi, a researcher at the Huashu Academy. Let me witness where this encounter will take us.
Here's your sundial, intact as it was.
Mr. Mortefi, can we have the test results?
Simply put, it's hollow. Here, try tapping on it. It sounds different from a solid object. It's not just a timekeeping tool. It's an intricate mortise and tenon puzzle box. This sundial is hollow with an inner compartment. We scanned it, and there is a small paper scroll inside. However, it's missing a crucial component. We should be able to spin the wheels on the sundial once the right component is installed. I have some basic knowledge, but there is someone else who is more knowledgeable in automata mechanics than I am. It wouldn't have taken me this long if we were dealing with tacitite weapons. Install the missing part, then rotate the wheels to their correct positions, and you should be able to solve the puzzle and access the paper scroll. However, I still have no idea what the missing component should look like. No need to ask him. I can help you with this. I just need some time to think it over. One moment. I have an incoming call. What is it? You certainly are well informed. It's indeed beautiful data. Good taste. Well, since you've put it that way.
Rover, Mr. Mortefi's expression seems to have softened, don't you think? We haven't even asked him to help us with assembling. It looks like Mr. Mortefi needs more time. Maybe we should give him some space to concentrate. Rover, let's come back later, shall we?
Mort Phi seems like a good person. Cold on the outside, but warm inside.
Yes, of course. I've already noticed all that you mentioned. Indeed, you just pointed out a blind spot in my thinking. Your workshop? That hellish place? Stop sweet-talking me. I get it. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Let's get back to the sundial. It's a mortise and tenon-based puzzle box. The missing component in the middle needs to fulfill two entirely different structural requirements at the same time. Considering its entire structure, this component needs an automatic buckle that goes down on top of an embedded pointer. I'll drop a design for you. The parts you'll need can be found in Jiang Li's workshop. I've already informed him about it. You'll only need to go fetch the parts in his place. He keeps a box full of them.
Mr. Mortefi? Is that the person you were talking to earlier? Mr. Xiang Liao, I think?
Yes. It doesn't take me much effort to figure out this little sundial here. But I do admit talking with Jiang Li made it easier. He's the expert in automata mechanics I mentioned earlier. The only principal investigator we currently have. It's a minefield of clutter and chaos. A murky swamp within the Academy walls, as vile and perilous as some primeval forest before the lament. Any civilized human would find it impossible to stand.
I see. Shall we go and retrieve the parts now, Rover? I mentally prepared myself for the worst, but this place looks much better than Mr. Mortefi's description.
I think so
Though
too.
it is a bit
This
hard
office
to
is
figure
far
out
from
where
being
we should
messy.
start.
Instead, it's filled with the unique aura of an engineering student. Everything is neatly organized by category. Only
This should
discarded
be it.
blueprints are thrown on the
Quite
floor.
a box full.
But why are the camera
Let's
stone
go
lion
back
and the
show
car
it to
placed
Mr.
here?
Mortefi.
Hard to understand.
Mr. Mortefi, we found the parts.
Good. Bring it to me.
The test results are in. The mangosteen is just an ordinary fruit. It's suitable for regular consumption. We found nothing unusual about it. From the purple leaf you presented, I detected subtle fluctuations in tacit discord's frequency from two distinct sources, but they were overlapping and difficult to distinguish. This is a rare occurrence. The scattered nature of these fluctuations rules out the possibility of them being left behind through contact. This is not an ordinary leaf, but it doesn't seem to be a tacit discord either. Based on the data we gathered, I believe it was sampled from an area struck with the wave-worn phenomena.
Yes, the anomalies that occurred after the lament, including the formation of tacit fields, etheric sea, retroact rain, and gravity loss. These are collectively called the wave-worn phenomena.
So, the fruit and
And the
leaf
lament
represent
was
a
the
location
start
that
of it
suffered a
all.
disaster.
As for the sugar pearl, it has been determined to be a type of oral vaccine. This sugar pearl expired over 20 years ago. The low-temperature storage life for this vaccine is about 2 years.
The sugar pill
20-year-old
represents that the people
vaccine.
there were plagued by some disease.
Could it be related to the
And it's been
children's
20
epidemic in
years,
Zhengzhou 2
meaning that
decades ago?
location is most likely a ruin now.
The archives in the Academy should have information on the sugar pearl. The archives here are organized in a unique way. You can start by searching the keywords at the lobby terminal.
Mr. Mortefi?
The missing pointer has been installed, and now the sundial should be complete.
The mechanism should
So,
represent
the
the
discs
specific
are
direction
rotatable
of
now.
that location.
Yes. Align the correct markers with the pointer we just installed, and then you should be able to open it.
The earthly branches and 4 symbols. These symbols are related to the sexagenary cycle. It's an intricate way of recording time in Huanglong. Nowadays, it is mainly reserved for calendars, numerology, and indexing, but it's falling out of daily use. Now, what kind of information could it represent?
It's the filing system. Most of Huanglong's libraries and databases still use this method to organize their archives, namely the Grand Libraries.
Yes, the large data repositories located in Huanglong's major cities.
The Academy's public archives are organized in this manner too.
This allows us to deduce. Jinxi wants me to find a ruin that suffered from disease and disaster 20 years ago. And at that place, we might also find clues about the subconscious boss, or that past war. It might even directly trigger a war with the Tak at Discords.
I found it. It's located on the way shelf. Mao Cheng Si, Wu Wei. Rover, it's here!
This records the development process of the sugar pill vaccine. It specifically mentions the lead researcher, teacher Xiang Liyan, who used himself and his child for clinical trials of the vaccine, ultimately conquering the disease.
There are 2 photos here.
When Baizhi mentioned the sugar pill was a vaccine, I immediately thought of something. Now, I've finally confirmed the real-life inspiration for the sugar pill vaccine. The inspiration for this plot comes from a Chinese medical scientist from the 1960s, academician Gu Fangzhou. At that time, polio outbreaks occurred across China. After academician Gu Fangzhou conducted research in the Soviet Union, he developed the sugar pill vaccine under extremely rudimentary domestic research conditions and used his own child for clinical trials, ultimately achieving success, not just in our country, but throughout the history of world medicine. There have been many such self-sacrificing individuals. These people are all great.
I believe it is the crownless. Rover, about the sugar pearl. Life has never been easy after the lament, but I still remember that sweetness from my childhood. The battle against that epidemic in Jinzhou was grueling. Once infected, children either died or suffered lifelong disabilities, resonators or not. With tacit discords ravaging Jinzhou and severing all communication with other cities, desperation ran high. Words are not enough to convey how desperate people must have felt. They resorted to self-experimentation with a newly developed vaccine, risking everything for a chance. If they failed, we owe our presence here to those who came before us. It's important to remember their sacrifices. If the sugar pearl points to the information and reports we have just read, what is Madam Magistrate trying to convey? Is it related to your past? Or is it... hero. Rover, about the Sugar Pearl. Zhenzhou was the most recent city established in Huanglong. The mountains of spirits running from north to south divide Huanglong in two. The capital and the 5 cities are located in inner Huanglong, while Zhenzhou is in outer Huanglong. The Battle of Gorges of Spirits was the catalyst to found Zhenzhou. Tacit discords were born in the Norfolk Barrens, and their invasion route was originally traceable. However, the emergence of the Crownless changed it. The Crownless is a tacit discord that embodies war itself. The hatred of the fallen warriors and the fear of the survivors are the ingredients for it. With the limited information available, some researchers have speculated its connection with the Threnodian. When it comes to the Threnodian, there is a lot to tell. For now, think of it this way. The Threnodian is the most powerful tacit discord. The Battle of the Threnodian that happened long ago was to fend it off. According to the reports, the Crownless is very similar to the formidable tacit discord we encountered. Our sentinel, Jue, manifested before us in that battle. Rover, about the Sugar Pearl. We have the symbol Wei now. This should go with the time part. But we can't yet solve the puzzle with this alone. Maybe we can figure out the cardinal direction part by looking into the tokens again. It might have something to do with how we got one of the clues. What do you think, Rover? I've only seen our magistrate once at the appointment ceremony, so I can't comment on her personality. But her policies have proven effective and greatly benefited us since she took office. Some believe that the remarkably far-sighted and profound decisions were actually devised by Councillor Chang Li due to the young age of the magistrate. Lady Chang Li is our magistrate's advisor and former teacher. She once held a high position in the Central Secretariat, but she requested a transfer to Zhenzhou. I've also heard rumors painting her as a cunning manipulator rather than a loyal servant.
Let's look back on what we've gathered so far. Our clues point to the Sugar Pearl as a key in solving the Sundial's puzzle. Simply put, one token can lead to multiple targets, and one target may hold several pieces of information. We both had a reason for meeting. The magistrate had information to share, while I had questions to ask. However, her tokens contain both what she wants to tell me and what I want to ask her, making it seem like she is complicating matters. Or maybe she was running out of time. That's why she could only offer us scraps of the puzzle, instead of actually putting it together. Or perhaps she's indeed a master strategist, leaving breadcrumbs for us to follow. The initial clues may simply be a test to... She needed to ensure that those who may come across these tokens without understanding their true meaning would not be able to use them for access. If it were you, Yang Yang, what would you do to make sure the recipient gets what you mean?
I would emphasize my true message by repeating it again and again.
I know all this beating around the bush makes Jinxi and her advisor seem very farsighted, but I must reiterate I hate Riddler-esque.
I'm back! I'm back! Finally done with my patrol. How's it going, Rover? Feeling spry as ever?
Baiju said he is in great health. No issues to report. We made some progress in investigating the tokens, too.
Nothing special. A typical patrol. Well, Uncle Jiang's cat climbed a tree, and on its way down, it landed on Uncle Chempi's head, causing him to take a tumble. Some dogs kept barking and have been scaring the passers-by, so I went there to calm them down. I received a report about someone going missing. I just logged the case and talked to the person who reported it. You're not the one they're searching for, though. Anyhow, I need to visit the person who reported the case tomorrow. Oh, I also tried searching for Rover's terminal number, but the system came up with nothing. The latest record was from today when I took Rover for registration. That's pretty much the update for now. Huh? Are you not going to investigate the tokens? All right, I still owe you a meal. The night markets are closed, though. Let's grab breakfast at Panhua's restaurant tomorrow before my shift. Meet you guys there in the morning. Be there or be square.
Do you have a place to stay, Rover? I have a vacant guest room in my house.
What?
And if you don't
Can I
mind
go
coming
sleep at
over-
Yang Yang's house?
Aren't you forgetting
Really?
something, Yang
Is
Yang?
that okay?
Rover told us this morning that he's been offered a stay at the city hall. All right, enough chatter or the sun's gonna come up. Let's get Rover back to the city hall, and we'll leave the rest till tomorrow.
All right. With the introduction of various characters, the story comes to a temporary close. Follow my channel, and let's meet again next time.